Is it too early to worry for Laker fans? I wrote this before they
No,
lost to Denver.
no. I was worried before the season, before the first tip-off. That lineup doesn't make sense, and we saw that lineup last year. You know what I mean? Like we've basically seen the core last year. We saw how bad they were. I mean, like and like dog, like so. I feel even with AD playing, if AD played 82 games, I think so. He missed a play. He missed a preseason game. He missed a regular season. If he played 82 games, I still think they're a playing team. They're just not well built. You know what I mean? They have zero shooting. You know what I mean? Like it's just you saw AD last night get abused by Joker. Joker's a two-time MVP. I get it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like
but he did
AD's supposed
that.
to be an alien too, though. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, but we're not seeing it.
The fadeaway Jokic had last night that got clipped that he faded away and then shot it from the same leg and did it like he was shooting in the parking lot was nuts. And then it was over AD like it was nothing. Like, what?
He treated AD like he was me or you. That man dropped like 34 on him or something, dog. Like crazy. I mean, he just played with him. But I mean, he's so skilled. But like, dog, AD, you're supposed to be an alien too. You know what I mean? We don't quite see that. And he was so excited about this year. I haven't seen the AD that I thought I'd see. You know what I'm saying? The only time we did see him was in the bubble.
No, this is true. My next question might be the most important one in our 13 questions that are important for the NBA season, 5 games in. Where are we at? Let me make sure I get this correct. Is stretching and working out on a plane for 4 out of 8 hours on a flight the behavior of a serial killer?
Yes. I mean, maybe not quite that, but it's definitely a weirdo. I don't. Why does Russ tell people these things? Does he not have an understanding of how, like socially, just like completely inept, it seems. You know what I mean? Like, even if you do this, you want to share it. Like, at least I do weird things. I don't tell people about all of them because I know it's going to be like, what the hell? He has no understanding of how truly weird he is. And that's the weirdest part about it.
And he did it for free. You just let us know.
Right here. Here's this. You know what I mean? Dunk on me, please, internet.
This one, this next question is going to be a little wild. What's more wild? Doc Rivers' Twitter likes or Kanye calling an industry associate to tell him that his ex-wife is sleeping with a white boy with a 10-inch penis?
I think they're both pretty wild.
Solid assessment.
I mean, obviously it's Kanye. Obviously it's Kanye. I mean, Kanye, bro, Jesus Christ, bro. I mean, I tend to just block Kanye, all that, bro. I don't want no more of that.
But hold up. If one of your homeboys calls you out the blue and relays some similar information, just your homeboy, like, bro, I can't believe Vanessa. She's sleeping with this dude.
Is this my ex? This is my ex?
No. It's one of your homeboys telling you about his ex. And it's like, Vanessa is sleeping with this dude. That man has a very large, you know what? Like, are you not instantly hanging up?
No, bro. I don't want no part of that. You know what I mean? Oh, that's weird. And also, it's none of my business. None of my business. Nobody's business. What Vanessa is doing. Let Vanessa do her thing. G. You know what I mean? That is not your lady no more. You know what I'm saying? You need to move on, homie. That's what I'm telling my homie. Let it go. You feel me?
Yo, this next question inspired by the features you've been putting on social media with buckets, which I really like. I don't know whose idea it was, like, to reintroduce all these players that people might have not known were doing their thing while they're playing.
I love it. I love these players. So I was like, yo, let me show love to the players I grew up that made me love the game. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just the big guys. It was like people like Van Exel. You know what I'm saying? And I just loved his game watching, you know, growing up. You know what I'm saying? I love Detlef Shrimp. As he wasn't flashy, but I was like, I remember when he was playing the Bulls, like this man don't miss. You know what I'm saying? He let the ball go, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, we going, because it's money, baby. Just get under, you know what I'm saying? Get it out the net. It's crazy. So like these players that I watched growing up, you know, that people don't really talk about no more. It's crazy. I have conversations about this with my homies, but we don't see it like really, you know, talked about.
That's why it's dope that it's like it exists. So I put up a list. Yeah. I want you to pick one. Aaron McKee, Wally Zerbiak, Damon Jones, Bonzi Wells, or Earl Boykins.
Actually, I thought McKee was kind of cap. Honestly, he was the best player on that Sixers team besides, you know, Iverson, obviously. And I'm like, it's crazy that Iverson, bro, McKee averaged like 12 a game, didn't he, or something, like against. they beat the Bucks that
Ray
had
Allen.
Sam Cassell, Ray Allen, Big Dog. You know what I'm saying? His best player on the team was Aaron McKee. Second best player.
Young Rajay
Eric
Bell.
Snow. Okay. Eric Snow played point guard, and all he did was just enter the offense, and he played solid defense.
Kevin Ollie, Theo Ratliff.
Yeah.
Pepe Sanchez. All right, I didn't expect to look through that. Let's get back to the questions.
Bro, I'm telling you, there was nobody on that squad, and he actually beat that unbeaten Lakers team. I would say a sleeper right there, Bonzi. Bonzi could hoop, and he was his body type was different, but he moved well. He was just a hooper. He got it however he could get it. You know what I mean? So I like Bonzi. We played with the Blazers, right? I remember Bonzi with
yeah.
with the Blazers.
I see him with the Grizzlies jersey, the baby.
Okay.
How many we got? We got two more to close out our 13 questions. If and hopefully when Las Vegas gets an NBA team, does Vegas move up the city ranking for worst places for James Harden to sleep in the night before a game above Miami?
Oh yeah, by far. Dude, I went the first time I ever been to Vegas was for Summer League. And I was like, yo, bro, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. You know what I'm saying? You live there. That's crazy. You wake up and look at that, having to fight that every day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Every
Good luck
day.
to you, my God. Good luck to you, my God. The food is delicious, though. The food's delicious. The food is special. Every place I ate was just perfect. But yeah, that's a wild way to live, dog.
I hope it happens in 2 years in 2024.
It needs to happen.
For the record, it's ironic I'm from Cleveland, but if this NBA team comes to Vegas, I'm gonna be the Brian Windhurst of the city. I'm putting that right now. All right, I'm putting that right now. Speaking of which, I'm glad I brought up Cleveland because this is our last question of the 13. Should LeBron stop wasting his basketball career in LA and come home and win a ring with Evan and Darius and the Cavs?
Yes, that team is stacked. Bro, that's one of the. There's a few teams I want to make sure to be tapped into this year. Cleveland is one of them, bro. And take, bro, Brian. You don't need the bread, baby. Go in there, do your thing. Take next to nothing. You don't need the bread. You a billionaire.
Dan Gilbert's still the owner. Dan Gilbert's still the owner. Take a little bit out of that. That's
okay. Yeah. I'm just saying. I don't know if they can't. I mean, he can't take too much. They can't really make that work. You know what I'm saying? They stack. And I think extensions will be coming up for the rookies. You know what I'm saying?
They got a lot of moves that they got to pay. They paying out, but it's good. Yo, Donovan Mitchell looking like a young Dwayne Wade. He playing a little defense, which of course that was a concern coming from Utah. And then this is the last question throughout, because we talked about Kanye, but I also appreciate how you guys talk about hip hop and everything. And as a matter of fact, Big Biz on Twitter at Big Business. He tweeted this last night. First time I heard Lupe Fiasco rap, I thought it was the second coming of hip hop. So my question to you is, it ain't about Lupe, but what artist or what song did you hear that kind of gave you that same feeling of like, my mind just exploded off of what this dude just said?
I remember, and it's not even a lyric because you can't halfway understand what these dudes were saying. But I was in 7th grade, and I was in middle school. I don't know, I was seventh grade. It was a white boy that hit me to it. And we was at this roller rink, and he was the white dude that all the homies fucked with. You feel me?
White boy Rick.
Right. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He was the Gardabassio of the clique in middle school. You feel me? And when Bone came on it, and that's the first time I ever heard like Thuggish Ruggish. And I was like, I've never heard music like this in my life. It was the coolest thing I'd ever heard. And I don't think I've ever had that feeling since. You know what I mean? Where like, wow, like my brain can't fathom what I'm hearing right now. And he knew all the lyrics. And I'm like, okay, you different. He was the homie.
Hey, Cleveland Browns, St. Louis Browns, there's a connection.
There we
go. St. Louis
and
strangely Phoenix, Arizona. Bone Thugs can sell out shows for days. They could have residencies in them cities and they go crazy. But look, bro, I want to say thank you for joining us. It's been a great conversation. Thank you for what you do. Everything on Twitter and everything. Matter of fact, just let people know where they can find the podcast and the schedule and everything if they want to check it out.
The podcast, Jenkins and Jones. It's on Volume Network, but you can follow us at Jenkins and Jones on like Spotify, Apple, all of that. We drop Mondays and Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? So tap in, man. Appreciate you.